His kind of presence and huddle and leadership as a freshman, true freshman. What's it been like? How's he been? Especially, you're so much older than him. Has he been able to command your respect? What's he been like?
Oh yeah, he got my respect in the summertime. It's really incredible to see a really young guy come in and start to take charge, and it's very rare to see somebody do it at that level. So it's one of those things where, all the older guys kind of look around like he's going to be a special player. So everything he's doing now, none of us are surprised. Like, we all knew this was going to happen.
What is he kind of like in the huddle? What's his presence like?
He's real calm and collected. It's almost like he's been there before. Like, he acts like an older guy. He's real chill, nonchalant, and just real poised back there. And his play reflects the same thing.
Yeah, what's most impressed you about his actual play?
Really just some of the some of the plays he makes, just how it's almost like he's done it 1,000 times. A lot of us are kind of over there like, wow, you see that? And he just like, this is backyard football to him.
That touchdown that you caught was almost like a wrist flick from him. It seems like it's a very catchable ball that he throws.
Oh yeah, it's very catchable. Like I said, he's a special player, and to be so young doing that, I can't even imagine 3 years from now when he's getting ready for the draft what he's going to look like.
How did it feel to get on the scoring book?
It's always good to get in the end zone, celebrate with your teammates and just have a good time.
How do you make a visibility to involve so many different receivers, especially for being a young guy who's new to the system and all that?
Oh, it's fun, and it's really incredible to see all those guys get in the game. Everybody wants to play, but only 11 guys can be on the field at one time. But to have a game like that where everybody goes in there and dominates and everybody gets a chance to play, it's real special.
Dante said that they actually asked you how you were going to celebrate before the game because they knew you were going to catch that pass. Can you take us through that in the locker room?
So I had a couple of different ideas. I ended up just tapping like the watch, but I told him before the game, I want to score in this right corner end zone. So, it was kind of crazy that happened in that way.
What have you seen out of Utah so far?
Same thing we always seen. They're a team really, really well coached every year. Their physical defense fly around, and the thing about playing a great coach team, we love that because we love to go out there and compete, and those are the games that you live for and work for. You never want an easy game where we practice hard and we're going to go out there and expect to play hard against them.
What are you guys expecting from that environment there? The reputation that venue has.
Oh yeah, both undefeated. The crowd's going to be loud, playing a huge factor into that game. But like I said, as a player, these are the moments that you live for and work for. So, we're excited. Just come out here and stack the days every day and get ready for Saturday.
I know one game doesn't affect the other, but having beaten them last year, knowing they're the two-time defending conference champions, does that give you confidence going into this game?
Last year we just kept that in the past, and just got to reload it every year, every week. Got to reload, and just like I said, stack the days. Because in football, you just got to show up and be ready.
You say Dante's beyond his years, but how do you get a kid like that ready for an environment like Utah?
Really, like I said, when you come out here in an environment, Coach Kelly, he's a veteran. He's been in the college, NFL at the highest level. So he does a great job of putting us in real game situations to get us ready. So when the lights come on, it's just like practice for us.
Someone, we've talked about how he kind of got that old soul and things like that, but also he also shows his age quite a bit, where he'll marvel around surroundings and things like that. But what's it like just being with a player, who's that young, who soaks everything in like he does?
It's fun. It's hard to explain. It's just you get an exciting feeling because it's not like he's one of those players that doesn't come by that often. Like some of the throws he makes, the way he does it, how calm he is, how relaxed he is. He'll just turn around, he'll do something, make a great throw and just turn around like it was just like a pitch. And we'll just be looking at each other like, man, this dude is incredible. he's going to be real great.
Have you talked to him about where that comes from? Just his ability to be so nonchalant when doing great things?
His work ethic. He knows he works hard, and when you work super hard at something and you're prepared, to the outside it may look like it's luck or, but to him it's not. He's been working for this for a very long time, so all that's just showing now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're going.
Nice shoes.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you about Dante's growth. You talked about before the season, the first couple.
Don't be shy.
Kind of like calming him down in the huddle. Now, how much has he grown with his presence and just kind of confidence?
He's improving every week. He's learning every week, and that's all we can ask of him. But definitely has improved since game one till now. Just like kind of settling down in the huddle. Calming down the offense and just relying on each other and to be calm and get things done on the field.
Looking ahead to Utah, what have you seen out of their run defense so far?
They're big, strong guys up front. We got to be ready for that. But coach likes to say when we go on the road, you got to bring a defense, a run game, and special teams. So we're looking to run the ball, and hopefully we have some success this weekend.
How would you assess that run blocking so far through 3 games?
We've been improving every week, and that's all we can ask for. It's kind of started slow in the beginning, but now as we get the ball rolling, we kind of know how important it is to have a run game and an offensive identity. So yeah, we've been focusing on that a little bit more.
How's the communication been up front? Obviously, with some new guys, new faces on the line.
I think it's been good. Still, how I always say, we always can improve, But so far, like I'm close with everybody on the O-line, and they're close with each other. So the communication can only get better. But I think so far we're doing a pretty good job communicating.
What was it like to have Siale back out there playing at left guard?
Oh, it was good. He's very like let me find somebody to hit. So it's just good, kind of like controlling that aggression and just telling him, look, you got him, so block him. So it's been fun, yeah.
You've been to Utah multiple times. What makes that such a tough place to play in and win?
That place, they just have a lot of energy. They have a great fan base over there at Utah. They take a lot of pride in their football over there. So, yeah, you can always expect a good, loud crowd when you go play at Rice Eccles.
Obviously, you guys, got the win against them last year. But does it make it a little easier not looking or dwelling on that victory just because on the offensive side you have so many new pieces?
Yeah, kind of taking the game plan like what we did last year and trying to do it again this year. That's kind of been what we've been focusing on. And I think having this offense this year, it's the same. It's like nameless faceless opponent. So we're just looking at it like any other week.
With pass protection, a lot of times it can be quarterback's internal clock. How have you seen Dante's kind of develop over the first 3 games here?
Yeah, he's been getting good. He's trying to make the best throws he can make. As offensive line, we got to be able to protect him and block longer than they rush. So we just got to be better for him to make, because he can throw the ball. If he has time, he'll find somebody open. So we just got to protect better and get him to be able to throw his spots.
What has impressed you about him the most so far this season?
I'd say his touch. Like, that ball looks like it's in the air, but somehow no defender can get it. So that's been impressive to me so far.
It's almost fearless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fearless too.
How would you describe it?
I'd say he can stay in the pocket and still make the throw, and that's kind of like a rare skill you find in quarterbacks, especially at a young guy, 18 years old, doing that, sticking in the pocket with these big guys in front of him. So that only can improve from that. And that's a good instinct to have. Good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.